Hey, well, good evening, everybody. I hope you had a good day and blessed. I'll be praying for you. One of the things um, that I wanted just to read Psalms 100, and I'm thankful for what God's done in my life, and He's changing me, and He's transforming me to be a person. You know, I used to think about the times when I freaked out. Um, One thing I wanted to say, uh, don't freak out when things are changing. Um, I remember I used to freak out all the time, and you know, I, I take it out on somebody or someone, and I don't pray about it, but God taught me start praying, just start praying and have faith. So I put on myself, that I just want to pray and have faith in God and let God do my battles. Because we can't do it on our own. When we go through our flesh, man, we can hurt people. And one thing that I've learned through my walk with God since I was 17 is let God be God in your life. Don't, refuse Him. Don't run from Him. Don't do things on your own because God wants to be a part of it. He wants to be that part in your life. What he sees in in you. This last time I really felt in my heart that I'm going to be faithful to God no matter what I go through, even though times can be hard and it's not easy, you know, but God's growing. He's teaching me how to grow, and it could be hard sometimes. But I am, going to be thankful. And, today I had a busy day. I went shopping for the store. And, I always shop every Thursday sometime for the store to get, stuff on the shelf. And it took us like 4 hours. But, it's amazing what we can do for our work. And, but man, I was exhausted. So I came home and took a nap. And I always have fun shopping because I'm a shopper. And I don't know why, I just like to shop. But in my heart, I just feel, that, whatever you're going through, whatever, if you need prayer, I can pray with you. I can ask God, because I'm an intercessor prayer. I'm a prayer warrior. I had to get back into it because God always wakes me up every morning, and I usually go back to sleep, but the Lord's been talking to me a lot, and I need to start praying more, not just when I feel like it. I need to pray when He tells me. And even when it gets hard, sometimes when, when things get hard, man, you feel like you don't want to pray. You don't want to you get lazy or you feel like you're just going to go do something, you know. And one thing I've learned, through that prayer's important. Prayer is important. Every time something hit you, don't go through your flesh, but go by your, by prayer. Prayer is one thing that we walk with God every day, and we can't give up. Even though there's times I wanted to give up, I wanted to turn away, but God always draw me back. Someone needs me, and I just know that God, you know, loves me and cares about me, and I know He cares about you too. I was trying not to cry, but just know He cares. And this time, I'm not giving up. No matter how hard it is, I'm not giving up. We go through a lot in our lives. Every day, something comes up, you know. But God's always there. God's always there. Like one time, I remember I only had $20 in my hand, in my name, and it was Valentine's Day, and I wanted to give my girls something nice, you know, just to give them a dinner or something. And I remember God, and I needed gas at that time. I needed gas, and I was just like, God, I need gas. What can I do? I really want to be, you know, give my girls something good for Valentine's, and I want to take them out to eat. And one thing that God put on my, you know, God heard me, you know, that day, and He hears us every day, but He heard me, and He knew what I felt, because, you know, because that's how God is with us. He wants to give you the best. He wants to give you everything. It's like when we want to give our children everything, the best that we can, you know. But God, you know, God was dealing with me, and I just like, okay, Lord, I'm putting it in your hands. I need gas, and I'm just going to go, and I asked the girls, where do you guys all want to eat? So the girls told me Dairy Queen. So I was like, okay, we're going to go Dairy Queen by Walmart. So we went there, and I was like, okay, Lord, I'm just going to do it, because believe that you will meet my needs, you know, because He does meet your needs. And I walked in at Dairy Queen. I just looked up at the menu, and this lady out of the blue says, I don't know why, God, I don't know why I'm giving this to you, but I felt in my spirit that I need to give it to you. And it was $20. And I was like, oh my goodness, Lord, you just provided my gas. And we got dinner that night at Dairy Queen because they wanted Dairy Queen, even got Blizzard. And it was just amazing what God did that day. And it just encourages me, you know. It's like, God, you are there for us. And another one is when I was like, needed butter and other things. I needed stuff for the house, so I only have maybe $15 in my name. And I was like, God, I don't know how I need gas. Every time I need gas, God provided. And